Dear friends, now let's take a look at some truly clever workshop tricks. 1. When a faucet breaks and half of a threaded fitting gets stuck inside, it's almost impossible to grab it with pliers. Insert 2 threaded rods all the way inside until they become wedged. Then pull them back out and mark how far they reached, so both rods will only go halfway in. This allows them to cross right where the broken piece is stuck. Turn them slowly, and you'll be able to remove the broken fitting with ease. 2. If you don't have a proper bottle opener, you can use a threaded rod together with a heavy-duty cable tie. With this simple method, opening a bottle becomes quick and easy. 3. Heat the wooden hammer handle with a torch until the surface becomes lightly charred. This helps protect the wood from moisture and mold, allowing the handle to last much longer. Next, place a rubber ring around the joint and apply a few drops of lubricating oil. The rubber absorbs impact and reduces wear on the wood, while the oil helps the handle slide more smoothly into the hammerhead. Then cut a small wooden wedge at an angle, coat it with wood glue, and insert it into the cross-shaped slot in the handle. Hammer it in until it expands and presses firmly against the entire hammerhead. The wood glue makes the connection even stronger. Finally, trim off the excess wedge and sand the surface until it is completely smooth. You'll end up with a sturdy, professionally finished hammer. 4. Fasten a metal strip that has been bent several times onto a composite board. Then mount the entire assembly onto the wall. Take another L-shaped metal strip, position it at the opening of the board, and drill a pilot hole. Insert it into the lower slot and secure it with a pin. You'll have a practical self-locking wall holder for an axe. 5. Slide a PVC pipe over the handle of a bench vise and heat it until it softens. Then stretch it into a rectangular shape and drill a hole through the center with a hole saw. Cut a V-shaped notch and mount it on the wall. You'll have a convenient wall holder for storing an angle grinder. 6. Heat the end of a thin hose until it becomes soft. Flatten it with a bench vise and insert a saw blade to create the proper slot. Cut a curved opening at the tip with an angle grinder and trim the opposite side as well. Align the holes with the saw blade and fasten everything together with screws. You'll have a practical folding handsaw that's easy to carry anywhere. 7. To make the handle, attach 2 metal hose clamps to the end of a pole. Tighten the clamps slightly and insert the pruning shears until they are held firmly in place. Then drill a hole near the bottom, install an eye bolt, and thread a rope through to the other handle. By pulling the rope, you can operate the pruning shears and trim high branches without using a ladder. With this simple setup, you'll have a much more convenient tool that lets you work from the ground with greater reach and better control.